Welcome to our module on commercial equipment installation. As a plumber, mastering the installation and servicing of commercial fixtures is a crucial skill. You'll need to know how to select the right materials, determine correct sizing, and follow proper installation procedures for water and drainage connections.
Let's start by looking at the types of fixtures commonly found in commercial applications. Sinks, for example, are often made of stainless steel because it's durable and can be shaped for specific duties. It's important to pay attention to faucet and drain locations during rough-in. Also, remember that concealed overflows are not allowed on food preparation sinks, according to the National Plumbing Code.
Another vital component in commercial kitchens is the grease interceptor. This device captures grease from liquid waste before it enters the drainage system, preventing costly blockages. Sizing a grease interceptor correctly is essential and depends on factors like fixture drainage period and the volume of wastewater. Garburators, or food waste disposers, are used to reduce solid food waste. When installing these, you must carefully consider their connection to the sanitary sewer system. The size of the garburator is usually determined by the number of meals served per day and the type of facility. Commercial dishwashers are central to kitchen efficiency. The workflow always moves from soiled to clean. You'll typically find a pre-rinse sink located right in front of the dishwasher. Large dishwashers, like flight machines, often require specific exhaust systems because the water temperatures can exceed 190 degrees Fahrenheit. When dealing with coolers or storage devices, unwanted water must be drained using an indirect connection. This is usually done with an air brake to an indirect waste hub, which protects the drain from freezing and prevents contamination of the storage device. Other common commercial fixtures include drinking fountains, which come in various styles and materials, and mop sinks. Mop sinks need to be highly durable to resist stains and rough use, often made from materials like molded stone, terrazzo, or cast iron. Proper ventilation is critical. Commercial exhaust hoods collect and safely exhaust air from cooking appliances. Some systems include a washdown feature to remove accumulated grease, which requires a hot water supply and a drain connected to a grease interceptor. This enhances the fire suppression system by removing the fuel source. Moving on to layout. Plumbers often have to design the plumbing system on site using architectural drawings. Isometric drawings are incredibly helpful here. They combine front, top, and side views into a single three-dimensional picture, making it easier to visualize pipe sizes, fittings, and the overall requirements of the system. Material selection is governed by the National Plumbing Code. Whether you're working with drainage, waste, and vent systems or water distribution, all materials must meet specific standards and have visible markings. Remember, DWV materials are for atmospheric pressure only and cannot be used for pressure applications. Protecting the potable water supply from contamination is paramount. Cross-connection control devices are used to prevent backflow or back siphonage. The choice of device depends on the degree of hazard, severe, moderate, or minor. An air gap is the best protection, but devices like reduced pressure principle assemblies or double check valves are used when an air gap isn't practical. When sizing a commercial DWV system, you must calculate the total hydraulic load. This involves listing all fixtures with drains, determining their fixture unit values from the code tables, and summing them up. For continuous flow fixtures, specific conversion factors are used to find the hydraulic load. Handling high-temperature waste is another critical procedure. The code states that waste exceeding 75 degrees Celsius or 167 degrees Fahrenheit must be cooled before entering the drainage system. This is common with commercial dishwashers that use very hot water for sanitizing. Cooling can be achieved through mixing tanks, cooling ponds, or using heat-radiating copper pipes. Finally, let's discuss sizing a commercial water distribution system using the average pressure loss method. This method requires calculating the pressure available for friction loss, ensuring a minimum flow of 2.6 kilopascals per meter. You'll determine the total demand in fixture units and use specific tables to size the pipes based on acceptable water velocities. To wrap up, successfully installing commercial equipment requires a deep understanding of the fixtures, the ability to create accurate layouts, and strict adherence to plumbing codes and material standards. Always prioritize protecting the water supply and ensure your systems are sized correctly for optimal performance.